Well, after weeks of back and forth, we understand that a possible breakthrough could be coming in those negotiations between Israel and Hamas through those mediating countries, the United States, Egypt, and Qatar. We understand that the United States put forward a proposal that Israel has now accepted, and that proposal would see around 40 Israeli hostages being held in Gaza, those hostages which are injured, the female hostages, as well as those men over the age of 50 still being held by Hamas, to be released in exchange for 700 Palestinian prisoners being held in Israel, including 100 that are serving life sentences for murdering Israelis. Now, this is being seen as a concession by Israel under a lot of pressure from the United States to accept this deal, but also a lot of pressure domestically. In the last few days, we've seen those families of the hostages protesting across Israel, demanding that their government strike a deal to release their loved ones. Clearly a lot of pressure from the families of those hostages, but a change in position from the Israelis, who had previously rejected a similar proposal. So that US pressure clearly causing a shift in the Israeli position. There was also a concession by the Israelis when it comes to the return of people to northern Gaza, something that Hamas had demanded and the Israelis had so far rejected. Now they seem to be open to the idea of 2,000 to 3,000 Palestinian, mostly women and children, returning to the northern part of the Gaza Strip every day as soon as those hostages start being released. So clearly a change in position. The question now is whether or not Hamas will accept this deal. That will take a few days because the message has to travel to Yahya Sinwar, the head of Hamas, who is currently hundreds of feet under the ground hiding in Gaza. So it will take a few days for the message to get to him and Hamas's response to see if we can reach a deal for a ceasefire and the release of those hostages. Alex Cadier, SABC News, Tel Aviv.